€47,240 before options, roughly $51,500 at current rates. That is what Volkswagen charges for a Tiguan that America never sees, in a trim called Friends, with a mild hybrid engine and a 5-year warranty on the price board. The question is whether the mid-range Tiguan earns that, or whether the Skoda Karoq underneath does the same job for $10,000 less. The front light bar stretches across the full width of the nose and illuminates with the Volkswagen logo, a detail borrowed from the ID range that now sits on a combustion Tiguan as if it always belonged. The 18-inch Napoli wheels fill the arches cleanly, and the Cipressino Green metallic is darker than press photos suggest, closer to deep forest than olive. I did not expect a mid-spec Tiguan to carry this much presence. A Karoq in the same color disappears in a car park. This does not. The gear selector has moved to the steering column, freeing the center console for storage. The 12.9-inch screen dominates the dash, and a rotary dial handles volume and drive modes, borrowed from Skoda's smart dials. 10-color ambient lighting runs across the dashboard and doors. The upper surfaces are soft, the lower dash is firm. I expected to find where Volkswagen saved money quickly. I have not found it yet. What the configured price buys in cabin quality is the comparison that lands in the verdict. Comfort seats are standard on Friends. The cushion supports your thighs properly, and the driving position sits you high enough to see the bonnet corners. Travel Assist, meaning adaptive cruise and lane centering, is included without ticking a box. Picture yourself at 7 in the morning, adjusting the 3-zone Climatronic with physical knobs while your coffee stays in the cup holder. That is the kind of morning this cabin delivers. The rear bench slides, and in its rearward position, 2 adults over 6 feet sit behind a tall driver without touching the front seat. The 40-20-40 split means the center folds independently for a ski hatch without losing both outboard seats. Isofix on both outer positions. The middle cushion is narrower than the outer two, but the tunnel is low enough for a third passenger. Rear USB-C ports and dedicated vents are standard. What I notice back here is how quiet the cabin feels with the doors closed. The boot opens hands-free. 652 liters with the seats up, enough for a double stroller, 2 suitcases, and a weekly shop without rearranging. The load floor adjusts to 2 heights, and a 230-volt outlet is standard, meaning a cool box or laptop runs without an inverter. Fold the seats and you get 1,650 liters with a nearly flat floor. The 5-year warranty on the price board costs €649. That is Volkswagen acknowledging what Kia and Toyota offer as standard. My conclusion on whether that changes the ownership math is not the one I expected walking up to this car. 148 horsepower and 184 pound-feet from the 1.5-liter mild hybrid, through the 7-speed DSG to the front wheels, 0 to 60 in around 9 seconds. The mild hybrid smooths stop-start and cuts the engine on deceleration, with combined economy at 39 miles per gallon. The trade-off is low-speed torque. A Kia Sportage hybrid feels noticeably more immediate from a standstill. Volkswagen chose calm over urgency. For the buyer this car targets, that is the right call. €50,693 as configured, roughly $55,300. That buys HD-Matrix headlights, a foldable tow bar, the warranty, and the paint. The gap between this and a Karoq on the same platform is refinement, insulation, and the standard equipment list. If the way a car feels when you close the door matters after the first year, the Tiguan earns every euro. If the spreadsheet matters more after 3, the Karoq wins, and both answers are correct. Anyone paying Audi Q3 money for less boot space and a smaller screen is buying a badge, not a car. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.